What's going on, everybody? It's your pal Burrito Johnson coming at you with another video. I don't remember if I did a couple videos last week or the week before, but I get distracted. I get busy. I watch a lot of movies. I play a lot of video games. That's been kind of distracting me. But I try to remember, hey, I was trying to hold myself accountable with some videos, and that's what I wanted to do. So that's what I'm coming at you with kind of, I'm redoing a video that I did a while back where I actually got copyrighted. So I'll explain here in a minute. As you can see, if you remember a couple videos, or if anybody watched a couple videos back, you saw that I kind of looked into the Criterion Godzilla set. It's that hard to reach disc where you kind of have to get in there and you feel like you're like damaging it or something like that. And I found an alternate case, for, an alternate way to store them where you're not having to bring that down every time to, get a disc out and all that. The same way, if you've seen a lot of my videos, you're gonna notice there's a big old gap missing right here, and it's this guy. Ooh. It's this guy. It's one of the, oh man. So Gamera, the complete collection. This thing is a beast. I absolutely love this thing. There's just the presentation, the artwork by Scott Frank. I don't know. I keep wanting to say Scott Frank, but I'm pretty sure that it's a different guy. I'm gonna read the credits here in a bit. But look at this guy. I mean, you get, this just looks good up there. This is probably one of my prized possessions that I'm really happy I got. My history with this is that I had this on pre-order through Amazon, but I noticed Monday morning that this hadn't shipped yet. So I was getting a little worried. I was like, Amazon is kind of notorious for sending these out late or not sending them out at all. And I kind of had a mini panic because I really wanted to get my hands on it. And I actually went through Walmart. Walmart had some in stock that I ordered Monday. And 2 days later, Walmart sent me this. And Amazon never sent mine out. Mine even after I got this from Walmart, Amazon still had this sitting as waiting to ship or pending, or it just never happened. I waited a week and it just kind of sat there. Basically what came down to it, Amazon pre-ordered to more than they physically had, so people got cancellations, they never got theirs. So I'm really glad I actually trusted Walmart. I worked for Walmart for many years. I don't trust that place, but their online store actually came through. So yeah. My history with Gamera, I remember watching these when I was a little kid on TV. I forgot what channel they would watch it in California, but these would come on in the mornings, and I absolutely would watch all of these. The dub was hilarious, but I never actually physically owned one because I didn't want to buy them individually, all that stuff. When I heard this was coming out, I was like, I'm getting it. But I was expecting a smaller set. I was expecting like a set like that, or maybe even like that, or the Varga kind of set. But this, I legit heard a thump at the door. I was like, what the heck is that? Did somebody run into the house or something? No, it was this sucker. This thing, I was not expecting it to be this heavy. And I'm actually really, really happy that they did it this way. So let's go through it, huh? I'm not going to give a review on each movie based on, the picture quality. The picture quality looks great. I've seen a few of the movies already. I think I'm on this 3 or 4. I've been slowly kind of just, hey, when I have a free, weekend here, I'll throw these on. So let's go through them. So you're going to get, I'll tell you what you're going to get. Basically, the top part is your booklet with all the information, interviews, and information on every movie. You get a comics collection, comics collection, I guess. And then you get the actual the booklet with the discs. Let's go through the book it comes with. Ooh, this thing is heavy. I mean, look at this. let me actually give credit to where credit's due. I know that there's a credits page at the very end. Here we go. Matthew Frank. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Scott Frank. I think that's a Hollywood guy. But look at that. That's just look at that. Look at that artwork, man. I mean, can you believe that? All for what? I think I feel sorry for people who missed out on this. Now that if you go to eBay, it's like $300-400, and it sucks because every time I post a picture of my collection, the first thing somebody says is like, "I really want that Gamera set," which I don't blame them. The booklet, just your standard, gives you a synopsis of each movie, a little background info. It goes through every movie. And it actually has keeps going, has an interview, has an interview, some interviews, what else? And then it actually has, if you could see the back, the same artist who did the Gamera box set did the Tremors box set. I should probably have had it near me. It would actually make sense because in the Tremors box set, there's a anatomy of the what was the worm? I forgot, they had a name of the worm. Wormoid. I'm pretty sure I'm getting that right. I'll probably in editing post a little text saying what it is. Yeah, has the anatomy of all the creatures, the monsters that show up. So basically, it's really, really cool, and where is it? The dubbing. there's a few different dubbings that they actually have a section in the book. No, sorry, this is more of the kind of more information. Here we go. A guide, a guide to the English language Gamera. Basically, there's so many different tracks that there was the original, English language tracks, and then there was a newly commissioned English language track. So it kind of guides you on what, hey, listen to this track if you want to hear the original or one of this. But I originally prefer the original English track over the Japanese because I think it's just hilarious. I think what gets what I enjoy about these movies are the ridiculous English tracks. And then of course towards the end you get about the transfers and the special thanks, and basically these were I don't think these are remastered, or they maybe got the masters, and I'm just trying to read all this. Either way, you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna find like a 4K transfer and all this stuff and all of these. But the picture quality is pretty good. I'm really enjoying what they've done with this. So there's that. Let's go with the comic books. Oh Lord! I mean, look at this. This is basically what's up. It's this and the disc holders are a majority of what. So you get the Gamera comics collection. Here's the back of what you're gonna expect. I read a bit into it. It's actually pretty cool. See, you get some black and white ones. I'm trying to be careful because I know for a fact that this is a collector's item. I'm trying to be careful. I've read most of this comic book in the bathroom. I hope nobody, if I do end up selling this for any crazy reason, or if I'm in financial need and I need to sell this, I hope nobody sees that I read most of this in the toilet. But it still has a fresh smell to it. Really, it does. This is the other thing that comes with it. Absolutely, just that artwork. I am digging the artwork. I love it. This is probably one of my best, one of my favorites, anyways. Sets. So here's the disc holder. Here's where you're gonna find majority of this, similar to the actual cover or the box cover. What? There's no discs in here. I'll actually get that to in a minute. Every page will have art like this. I just love it. Look at that. I mean, You can't go wrong with it. I have a love-hate relationship with all this. I do love that it's securely in there and all that, but getting these discs out is a pain in the butt. And I know a lot of people who own these discs, or even the Godzilla set, know what I'm talking about. It's kind of a pain in the butt, and I feel like I'm going to scratch some of these ultimately when I'm taking it in and out. No disc on that one, but look at that. That's just so cool. There's postcards, I think. I don't want to take them out just yet. Like I said, I know there's a billion other videos out there that have this. And you know what? I just found out recently. I guess it comes with a poster. I don't even know. It kind of already sank in. So I don't know what it actually comes with. We're actually finding out. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, I forgot that this was in here. It's actually kind of neatly tucked in where it's kind of easily missed. And it's just kind of a map of I'm assuming each movie, Gamera's map of Japan. It's telling you what place it takes, what location of Japan it takes place. Yep, it goes through every movie. And I guess you have, oh, that's kind of cool. So you have a Japanese language side of the map, and then you have an English side of the map, which is actually really, really dope. I feel dumb because I just discovered that this set had it. I guess I was so enthralled by the artwork that they just found a way to include this in here. So yeah, if you got this set, consider yourself lucky because they're not making any more sets. They just released the standard editions a couple months ago or last month or whatever, that comes with, they basically split them in half, and then you have to buy them separately, but they look really cool if you put them together. Which I was almost tempted to buy it, but I was like, I think if you buy them separately, it comes to either the same amount or a little bit more than what I paid for this. I only paid about, I think after taxes or something like that, I paid like 120 something with free shipping. Here are the movies that come with it. It's cool because you could actually set it. You could set it laying down like that. I have to display that art set. Okay, so you get Gamera the Brave, or the Gamera the Giant Monster, Gamera versus Baragon, Gamera versus Giaios, Gamera versus Vidas, Gamera versus Guriron. I'm butchering these names. Gamera versus Jigger, Gamera versus Zigra, Gamera Super Monster, Gamera the Guardian of the Universe, Gamera 2 Attack of Legion, Gamera 3 Revenge of Iris, Gamera the Brave. I think it goes all the way up to like 2006, and I think they're talking about making more, or they are. I haven't really been keeping up with the news. But this is one of my absolute top. I mean, as bad as it sounds, next to the Bergman set, which is the holiest of holies in my opinion. That's why I have it in the middle, and Satoshi and on the top. But this is probably one of my favorite box sets that I own, and something that people offer me. It's crazy when I post pictures just to show off my collection. As of right now, I have no interest of selling my collection. But whenever I do post of this and post it on my movie groups, people will offer me money for it, and a good amount of money for it. A ridiculous amount of money that I was like, I love this box so much that I can't part with it, even with that amount of money. And I'm really glad if I would have just waited and not done anything and waited for Amazon to ship mine out, I would have not have it. Walmart came through, which is really, really crazy because I don't see Walmart as a reliable source to get my Arrow Video box sets. But here we are. As you can see, when I was showing you where the discs are held, there was nothing in there. Now I like to display these. I love when they're up there. When somebody walks in, they love this little thing. Nothing's been knocked off yet. The only time things fall off is when I'm trying to take stuff out to watch a movie or something like that. But for the most part, we don't have earthquakes in Arizona, or I don't have a cat that goes up or whatever. So nothing has fallen off due to any type of situations. So for the most part, everything up there is pretty good. And yes, that stopper my mom will shoot up there right next to in front of the Bergman set. I forgot to take it down, or does it belong up there with the greatest? Yeah. The discs, so instead of me bringing down the box set like I used to do to watch a disc, I would keep the box set out for days at a time. You don't want it, out sitting around. Anything could happen to it. So what I decided, the same thing with the Godzilla collection, I decided to get some disc holders. The same thing, if you watched my last video, this is going to be the same as the Godzilla. This one I got, well, should it go this way? This way. These ones I got from eBay. There's a guy on eBay, I don't remember his name, but if you search Gamera or Godzilla Criterion disc holders or something like that, you'll find that and these. So I had to get these. These are actually, and I actually like the art. The print quality is actually pretty good. And on top of that, you get a synopsis of every of all the movies. So it's basically kind of like an arrow release. Like if you got these separate. I don't know how good that's gonna zoom in, but that's basically, this is the second part that comes with all the. Here's the first part. I mean, I don't know how well that's going to zoom in, but you got, apparently these are, I guess these are almost region free. You got region A and B in there. I didn't know that. Similar to, again, I keep saying the word similar, but yeah, just like these. These are made to look like Criterion individual discs. A lot of people said that they don't like the blue part, which I actually kind of dig it. I actually think it actually fits. I know a lot of people prefer the clear, but I actually don't. But yeah, so here's that. These are cool. So these are my alternate housing for these. Oh good lord! These are hold all the discs. If I can figure out which way I'm swinging, that sounded weird. So yeah. This has been the Gamera, my re-upload of the Gamera. Obviously different. I figure I do it because I have different. I have a better setup, I think. I know it's not the professional way, but I have a better microphone and all that. So this is how it looks like to get stacked together, and I could just kind of put them up there for a quick access. Take one of them down, throw in a movie, put it back up, and without having to put this monster up, taken down. Because you wanna keep it on display and not damage it as much as you can. So, good lord, you can hurt somebody with this. All right, guys, this has been kind of my in-depth review, not review, but I guess a quick look of what I have and my alternate storage options that I have, which has been very very useful for me. All right, guys, until next time, take it easy.